In today's news, British Airways passengers located and checked.
Cedar International wins 2020 inter-secondary school debates.
Students enter new reality of distant learning.
Public officers attend disaster resilience workshop.
Live with Mr. Jamali Thomas as CCT upgrades post-pay plans, and Facebook pledge $100 million to small businesses. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
What are you really running for, boss? You could have bust a hole in your head. But see, with the competition, which means you're about to bust a hole in your pocket.
I could get my modem, please.
Anyhow, I got something huge to show you.
I gotta be sick in your head.
Well, hold on, string bean. Taking a kind of party. Check this. That's LTE1 for just about everyone. LTE2 for you and your boo. And hold on. Bam! Rate so low, you feel like you're free. That's LTE3 for you and the whole family.
Save even more on your internet with new pricing from CCT. Get LTE 2 now for only $149. Get LTE 3 for the new low price of $189. All packages are unlimited, so there's no overage charge. You don't have to run into Chaz for savings. Just stop by our store and sign up today. Come on over to CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome everybody, a pleasant good afternoon. It's Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. I'm Ron Grant.
And I'm Kyla Kenisha Forbes.
Taking this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. We know
Definitely.
there's lots been going on, and as usual, we are happy to keep you updated.
Most definitely. So Ron, last week we did a poll on Facebook just to hear what the people had to say.
The young people, the
young
millennials
people,
actually.
yes. So it said that recent statistics show that young people are capitalizing on cheap flights. So we asked, if the opportunity arose, would you book a cheap flight to your dream destination while all this is happening with the coronavirus?
Yeah, we discussed that.
Yeah, we discussed it last Tuesday, and at that time, yes was leading. I think about by 4% or so, but now that the poll is finished, as you can see, viewers, people have, it's a strong no for them. They're staying home, but I think this kind of escalated after we saw a lot of this in the news.
Of course.
This poll was put up before it was upgraded to a pandemic. So now
we see where persons are being a lot more realistic with their decisions. Even though Kyla, the 41 to 59%, it's not too far. 59 is a good lead, but we still see where persons are like, hey, I'll still travel.
Definitely.
But we're glad that you all are taking precautions.
Yeah, but we do want to thank you for taking part in that poll. It was fun to see.
Now on to our first story of the afternoon. Students from Cedar International School are the first place winners of the 2020 inter-secondary school debates. The winning team of Amelia Adamson, Haley Komiak, and Ali Tarabe on the moot. They won on the moot. Blacklisting Caribbean financial centers is a modern form of colonialism, Kyla, which was a pretty heavy topic, and they emerged as the winners, ousting the Elmore Stout High School. Now, the overall best speaker for the debate was awarded to Cedar International School student Amelia Adamson. Co-curricular educator officer Mrs. Heidi Selwood said the aim of the debates is to help students with the public speaking skills and to allow them to communicate on a variety of topics. She said, and I quote, "We want to develop their ability to analyze arguments, evaluate select evidence, refute arguments, and to build camaraderie amongst students from other schools and their peers." Students also participated in the impromptu speech segment and debated a topic selected on the night of the competition. Miss Hayla Selwood was the first place winner for the impromptu speech competition, with Mr. Nicholas Connie and Nikhil Melville being awarded second and third place respectively. Now, the Chief Education Officer, Mrs. Connie George, said that there has been tremendous improvements over the years with the preparation of students for the impromptu speech. She said, and I quote, "Significant for me has been the improvement of students being able to think on their feet. They have come a very long way. All schools performed well, Mrs. George said. Persons can visit the Government of the Virgin Islands Facebook page at BVI Government to view the 2020 Inter-Secondary School Debates, their full series, which of course, Kyla, we were present. We went live many times, and of course we had the opportunity, both yourself and I, to judge that competition. Yeah. Really remarkable work, and congratulations
Most
to Cedar
definitely,
International.
Ron, I used to debate back when I was in high school. It's great to see the kids keeping it up. It's great practice for public speaking. I was a judge for the impromptu, and trust me, it's not easy.
Of course.
It's definitely not easy, so congratulations to those students. So now as we move on, just yesterday, the Government of the Virgin Islands hosted a live press conference to update the BVI public on its proactive efforts to mitigate the coronavirus in the territory. Now, during this press conference, Premier Honorable Andrew Foy announced the following cabinet decisions made on March 17th. Cabinet agreed that all private and public schools, preschools, daycare centers, and extracurricular activities are mandated to close with effect from Thursday, the 19th of March. So that is tomorrow.
Yes, so today is the last day of school.
Last day of school, and that will take place for 14 days in the first instance. Now, of course, the H. Lavity Stout Community College is also mandated by this decision. Students of the institution was instructed to stay off campus. All faculty have reported to work to finalize the preparation for full online delivery. Now, a list of courses have been suspended until further notice. These courses require face-to-face interaction and cannot be offered online. The list of courses are chart reading and basic navigation, culinary classes, marine professional training, computer-aided drafting, technical drawing, survey 1 and survey 2, autographics, computer assistant drafting, advanced computer aid design, engineer overhaul and repair, and automotive transmission and powertrain systems. Now, HLSCC ensured potential graduates will graduate this year despite the delays.
I'm sure the students are happy to hear that, and fingers crossed that they will meet all the requirements. Just like you said, Kyla, this is a new reality for the Virgin Islands, and particularly our students. We have not been privy to online education, and this is something new. But nevertheless, I think the Government of the Virgin Islands, they are putting their best foot forward. They are making initiatives, and they're putting stuff in place simply as a precaution. I know the concern by many that the daycares and other school facilities are not affording parents the opportunity to really have these students gainfully occupied. Nevertheless, I do think on behalf of the Honorable Premier and his government, they are doing the best they can, and this is what they see fit.
I do agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, still ahead, Mr. Jamali Thomas joins us live as CCT upgrades postpaid plans and so much more. These and other stories when we return after a word from our sponsors.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.
Viewers, welcome back to 284 News. As promised, I'll take you over to Ron with a special interview for Mr. Jamali Thomas, our retail manager. Ron, take it right away.
Thank you so much, Kyla, and welcome to 284 News, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Ron.
Absolutely. Now, as CCT continues to closely monitor the current coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, we are taking steps to make sure that our customers are equipped and they have what they need. Tell me about some of these upgrades that we are now embarking on.
Well, Ron, the first thing that we did was we changed the store hours. So we kind of reduce the store hours to Monday through Friday and 9 to 5. What that allows us to do is basically have all manpower in one location.
Okay.
We get the customers in as quickly as possible, in and out as quickly as possible, and limit the exposure for our employees and our customers. So in addition to that, the second thing that we're doing, we're asking customers who has the ability to do so for them to pay online.
Of course.
Over the phone or through banking options. Again, promoting social distancing and stuff like that, and just trying to be proactive. We don't have any confirmed cases here in the BVI yet, and we would love to keep it that way. But in the event that it's not that way, we already start those practices, because you can't wait till there's an outbreak to then start to implement these things. You know, we're encouraging our staff to wash their hands more often and stuff like that. Just the little things, you know.
And of course, the store is equipped with sanitizing
Yes.
bottles and stuff like that. Before
Yes.
we go on, so let's reiterate for the general public the store times as well as the call center.
Oh yeah, so the call center times remain the same. It's going to be open at 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. And we did, again, beef up the number of staff that we've had in there, because we have additional staff since we've closed the Pear Park location temporarily. So 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., you can call the call center. We are fully functional. We can assist you with any needs that you may have, troubleshooting, paying your bill and stuff like that. And the store will be Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And we'll have all of our call center, all our sales rep in there from the beginning. Before, what happened was it was an 8 o'clock shift and then was an 11 o'clock shift. So we would have two people or two persons starting in the morning, and then in the midday we have two others. So we have to we'll get all, I think it's about 5 or 6 reps in there from the beginning of the day.
Awesome.
We could get customers in and out as quickly as possible and limit that exposure, you know, promoting that social distancing. Because even if we get a large crowd, we get them out quickly.
Indeed.
You know, and there's less interaction and stuff like that. So that's the first thing that we did.
Okay, now on to one of my favorite parts. We've upgraded some plans. Tell us about
Yes.
those upgrades.
So we went ahead and increased all Freedom One customers.
Okay.
That's our premier phone plan as of today. Well, I would say as of yesterday.
Okay.
So we went ahead and do a 50% increase.
Wow.
So customers will see that increase. We've been doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes to beef up our network and improve the service that we provide to our customers. So at this time, it was really key for us to go ahead and just pull the trigger and go and execute that. So customers should see that their data lasts a little longer before they get that sign that they've hit 100% capacity for their high-speed data. Obviously, it is unlimited, so you can continue to use after you reach that threshold, but you'll get more high-speed capacity for a longer time.
Great.
And then we've introduced, so that's our old plan, which used to be Freedom One.
Okay.
So now we're also introducing 2 higher plans, which is going to be, so Freedom One will convert to Freedom Bronze.
Yes.
And then we have Freedom Silver and Gold. And those plans have a little more throughput for the high-speed capacity. So before I go on to Freedom Silver and Gold, I'll tell you a little bit more about Freedom Bronze. We've added as well as Caribbean calling minutes. We've added 50 Caribbean calling minutes to the Freedom Bronze package. So in addition to a bump in data speeds, you also get to call and reach out to your family.
And
stuff
that is
like that.
150 countries, correct?
I don't quote me on the number yet, but it includes all the Caribbean countries.
Awesome.
Like that. So if you guys need any more information, just feel free to call into the call center, and I'll have that information there for you. So that's important in this time, so we can reach out to customers, to your families and stuff like that at no additional cost. And that doesn't change the price for the current Freedom 119 customers, okay? So next plan that we have is the Freedom Silver, which gives you a whopping 30 gigs throughput of high-speed data. So the Freedom Bronze is going to be 15, and Freedom Silver is going to be 30 gigs.
Good stuff.
Okay, and that plan comes with 100 Caribbean calling minutes.
Nice.
Okay, and then the last one we introduced yesterday is the Freedom Gold, and that one has 50 gigs of high-speed data and have 150 Caribbean calling minutes. So we think that our customers are going to be very excited about these plans. I'm super excited about it.
I'm excited myself. I think it's phenomenal.
It's something that we wanted to launch for a while now, and you know we've just been waiting for the right time, and we think right now is the perfect time
Absolutely.
to let these plans go.
So we're Freedom Bronze, that's 119. We have the
Yes.
Freedom Silver, that's 139, and the Freedom Gold plan at 169. All
Yes.
of course, including the Caribbean calling minutes.
Yes. In addition to that, we also had calls to United States and UK landlines. We also upgraded to UK mobile numbers. You can call anywhere
Fantastic.
in the UK, and that's part of your plan as well.
Tell me a little bit about CCT's mission as retail manager in making sure that it's such a very critical point, pivotal point. I know there's a lot of nervousness and a lot of feeling, but you guys have made a tremendous step in making sure that persons, for example, those who may or may not have to work from home, have what they need, but most importantly, ensuring that persons are connected. Tell me about your mission in keeping the Virgin Islands community connected.
Okay, so what our mission is, even before the COVID-19, is to always be, we are the home team. And
Absolutely.
we feel that it's our duty to provide the best service. And I can say honestly that every customer may not experience the best service because it's a wireless service. So sometimes it depends on your location. But our goal is to always reinvest in our network and to expand. And we've been doing that with continuous upgrades to our network and stuff like that. And I've been doing around town, I've been doing a speed test challenge with
Nice.
a couple of some competitors. And I pull out my phone and I do a speed test, and it's like, oh, you work for CCT, so you get the special plan. And I happened to have a CCT customer next to me, so I said, go ahead and speed test
Yeah,
your
let's
phone.
check it.
And it jumped up, right? So I left it there that night, and I knew exactly who I was talking to for this one particular situation I'm talking about. And the guy texted me the next day. He's like, why I do them phones, my son? So it's a true testimony.
Yes.
Just the service. The service will speak for itself. So we've been beefing up our network tremendously, and with the new with the coronavirus, what we have done as well for the next month until April 15th, we're going to relax all contractual obligations. So if customers want to come in and get service, something that's temporarily while they're working from home, they can do so. They could come in, sign up for service, and how that works is we will not be doing a discount on the device because we're not tying you into a contract.
Correct.
But you can come in, sign up for service, pay the price for the device, and then if after everything is back to normal, you can cancel with no penalties, no fees and stuff like that.
Understand.
So those are some of the things that we're doing proactively, try to meet the needs of customers who may need to work from home and different things like that. And as the situation changes, we'll continue to adjust and try to meet the customer needs as well.
Indeed. Thank you so much for stopping by, viewing audience. As you heard from the man himself, retail manager at CCT, you now have 2 additional plans that cater to your specific needs, and particularly, we now have a Caribbean calling minutes that afford you the opportunity to stay in touch with your loved ones. Mr. Thomas, thank you so much for
Thank you
stopping
very
by.
much, Ron. All right.
Kyla, back to you.
Thank you so much, Ron. Ron and Jamali, I saw that handshake just now. You should not be doing that, but we'll talk about that later. But viewers, as we move on the 16th of March, the local government issued an urgent bulletin expressing an interest in passengers who travel to the territory via a British Airways flight from London to Antigua. I'm sure you saw it. It was all over social media. The bulletin stated all persons who traveled on Tuesday, March 10th on British Airways flight 2159 from London to Antigua and continue onwards to the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport are asked to contact the Ministry of Health immediately at telephone 468-2274 between 8:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. This bulletin was issued after a positive case was confirmed in Antigua. Now, Antiguan Prime Minister announced on Friday, March 13th, that Antigua and Barbuda has recorded its first confirmed case of the coronavirus. The infected woman arrived in Antigua on March 10th via that same British Airways flight from the UK, and she traveled directly to her mother country after deplaning. Now, of course, viewers, this bulletin, when it was released, created such an hysteria in the BVI. But Premier Foy, in a press conference yesterday, ensured that thus far the individuals have not shown any signs of being infected. He said the passengers have been found. The tests or tests or symptoms have not shown that these individuals have the virus. So viewers, still ahead, public officers attend disaster resilient workshops and Facebook pledge $100 million to small businesses. All this and so much more when 284 News returns.
May I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There's the answer code.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Viewers, welcome back to 284 News. Multiple sources has confirmed that the world's largest social media platform, Facebook, has taken a tangible approach towards the severe economic impact of the coronavirus. Facebook's response to the coronavirus outbreak has forced on fighting the spread of misinformation. That is a big one, Ron.
Yes, important.
Okay, so Facebook has offered free Woo ads and banning ads that promote false cures. That's something that's been circulating around social media specifically. Facebook has taken a step further as they invest $100 million. Wow. I'll repeat that, $100 million into small businesses that was impacted by the virus. 30,000 small businesses in over 30 countries will benefit from this initiative. Facebook also is giving 1,000 bonuses to each of its employees. It has been reported that Facebook has approximately 45,000 full-time workers. Ron, I think we've seen a lot of news about the economic impact that the coronavirus have already started to impact, especially in the United States. And I think we have to pay attention to our small businesses. They are the heart, the beat of most countries, and it will impact owners and even their employees and the families of these employees. So Facebook intend for the aid to be used to pay workers who cannot come to work, help with rent costs, enable businesses to connect with more customers, and contribute to overhead costs. This is just a really, really great initiative.
Indeed, and it's a really good example of putting your money where your mouth is.
Definitely.
Obviously, they've seen the need, not only in the U.S., but across several different countries, and they're meeting the need. So really, really good initiative and effort by Facebook. Deputy Chief Planner, currently on a rotation in the Deputy Governor's Office, Mr. Daylon Penn, and Director of Culture, Dr. Catherine Smith, have participated in a workshop to better understand the importance of the impact of climate change on the cultural sector. The public officers attended the Disaster Resilience in the Caribbean's Culture Sector workshop in Barbados, hosted by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization and the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency on March 11th and 12th. Now, the aim of the workshop was to raise awareness between cultural managers and disaster risk management actors to build maintenance and resilience in the Caribbean cultural sector. develop a roadmap for enhanced cooperation between cultural managers and national disaster management officers, and of course to review the framework for guiding disaster risk management for the cultural sector. The participants learned about the Caribbean disaster management strategy and culture in an effort to better understand the disaster risk to the culture sector to the Caribbean. The CDM strategy also seeks to enhance disaster preparedness for the effective response to build back better in recovery, as well as rehabilitation and the reconstruction of culture, while strengthening the collaboration between culture managers and the national disaster management offices. UNESCO is the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. It seeks to build peace through international cooperation in education, the sciences, and of course culture. We're happy to see that our officers here are getting trained. Just like the story stated, a lot of these effects that we're facing now, Kyla, there's the economical benefit, there's the social aspect, but there's also a cultural shift that kind of takes place when we see a lot of the events taking place here across the region. So I'm happy to see that our team, they're getting as prepared as possible.
Most definitely. So viewers, that's it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to like us on Facebook at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter. And don't forget to log on to our website at www.284news.com. I am Kyla Kenesha Forbes.
And I'm Ron Grant. We'll see you again tomorrow as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. 284 News, your source for honest and impartial news, right here in 284 Media. As always, it is our pleasure, and have a beautiful afternoon. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but here at 284 Media, we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. 284 Media proudly presents its newest talk show, The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, with yours truly, Ron Grant. A show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. Don't worry, it's not all about suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons that translate to grounded, community-minded, well-rounded men. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, a 284 Media production.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.
It's been said, sticks and stones may break bones, but words don't hurt me. That could not be further from the truth. Everything you say and do creates an impact. Whether you're 13 or 30, 6 or 60, your actions and words carry weight. They either lift someone up or tear them down. 1 in 5 students ages 12 to 18 has been bullied during the school year. Approximately 160 teens have skipped school because of bullying. The most commonly reported types of bullying are verbal harassment, social harassment, physical bullying, and cyberbullying. Remember, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about, and bullying is never okay, whether it's in a classroom or corporation. 284 Media joins the Ministry of Education of the Government of the Virgin Islands in the fight against bullying. When you see it or hear it, speak up against it. Let's end bullying.
Why you really running for, boss? You could have bust a hole in your head. But see with the competition, which means about to bust a hole in your pocket.
I could get my modem, please.
Anyhow, I got something huge to show you.
I gotta be sick in your head.
Well, hold on, string bean. Taking a kind of party. Check this. That's LTE 1 for just about everyone. LTE 2 for you and your boo. And hold on, Bam! Rate so low, it feel like it's free. That's LTE 3 for you and the whole family.
Save even more on your internet with new pricing from CCT. Get LTE 2 now for only $149. Get LTE 3 for the new low